And over the last 10 days, new case growth has, in fact, slowed down. Also, over the last 10 days, Massachusetts positive test rate has stayed just under 4%. At the same time, we recorded some of the biggest days of total tests administered since we began testing. We continue to lead the nation as a tester, but the volume of tests the testing sites processed surpassed all of our previous high water marks. And while it's only 10 days, the slower case growth and steadier positive rates are an improvement compared to the sharp increases that we saw the few weeks before that. It didn't happen by accident, and I'm asking everyone to continue to do their part to slow the spread. As we've said before, hospitalizations have been steadily increasing, which is not surprising given the rise in cases, and on average, hospitalizations have been growing at about 2.5% per day for the last couple of weeks. Make no mistake, there's still community transmission of COVID-19 in every part of Massachusetts. Thousands of people are contracting and possibly spreading the virus, and people are being sent to and cared for at our state's hospitals. And every day, the number of people in Massachusetts who become unable to breathe on their own end up in an ICU. And while far less common, too many of our fellow residents are losing their lives to COVID as they did in the spring and throughout the summer. I think we all know that especially at this time of year, it's hard to stay home and avoid groups and get tested and keep your distance, but those are the things we need to do to continue to stop the virus. Everybody has to keep doing these things because we know that they work, and the idea here is to keep everybody healthy and to keep our schools and our economy going forward. It's certainly fair to say that with all the work that's been going on around vaccines and other issues, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But that's all the more reason at this point in time, as we head into the holidays, to dig a little deeper and continue to make the difficult choices that the vaccine and the times require. There's also been a lot of misinformation going around about things that are going to get shut down here, there, everywhere at a moment's notice. People have enough stress in their lives without having to deal with the rumor mongering. Remember to get your information about what's going on statewide from verified sources like mass.gov or from media organizations. This may come as a surprise, but the guy your sister knows who used to work with a guy who knew your friend, they aren't necessarily up to speed, up to date, or accurate with what they know about what we and others are up to. At this time, the Commonwealth is not planning any additional closures or restrictions. We'll continue to follow closely the public health data and continue to make decisions based on that. The public will be given, as they have been in almost every instance and circumstance since the beginning of this, clear notice before anything new goes into effect.